Hey Pile One, welcome back. My name is Michelle. We are doing another pick a card reading. This one is going to be like messages, guidance, insight, whatever comes through. We're going to be channeling your higher self, okay? And seeing what it is your higher self wants to talk to you about or discuss with you, whatever the case may be, okay? So keep in mind, Pile One, it's a general reading. If it resonates, claim it, run with it, do whatever you want with it. If it doesn't, just drop it, leave it behind for the people for whom it does resonate. Sometimes really specific messages will come through, and those specific messages aren't going to resonate with everybody. So when that's happening, just hold on. There'll be more messages coming through in a general manner. Okay, you guys. I do have personal readings available if you would like to book one with me. Just check the description box below for booking details. I'm going to add personal readings where you can just get direct messages from your higher self, God, universe, or spirit guides, whatever the case may be. All right, so yeah, the link to the shop is in the description box below. So let's get right to it. Pile One, you guys were drawn to, I believe this is yellow jade. I believe that's what it is. If you guys know any different, just let me know in the comments box. But I believe that's jade. Okay, yellow jade. Let's see. Here we have the overall energies of what your higher self wants to talk to you about. So we got potential. It says new business requiring hard work. Ideas have potential for growth. Ooh, okay. Give me a minute. It says your investment paying off, a stable business, steadily growing. Okay, growing forward. It just says a stable business steadily growing, but wanting to add forward to that. So some of you, Pile One, that are tuning into this, that felt drawn to this pile, you have an idea, okay? There's some kind of a business idea or something you're kind of batting around with, toying around with, that does have great potential, and your higher self is wanting to spotlight that and talk about that a little bit, okay? So the other card here we have is Mercury, which the tarot card on here that's listed says the Magician, which rules both Gemini and Virgo. The phrase says, I think. And now it has a timeline on here. It says it transits signs every 3 to 4 weeks. So there may be something, it's like this is kind of giving me the energies of maybe your higher self coming through and like, okay, it's time to take action, because the Magician is all about manifesting, and that's, it can be about taking action. It's like, yeah, putting those thoughts into actions, right? This says communication, mind, reason, language, learning, and expression. So let's find out. We'll do a little bit more digging to find out exactly what it is your higher self is wanting. Tell me more about your message to Pile One, Pile One's higher self. I'm hearing keep your mind focused on the prize, on the vision. Let's get one more shuffle. Keep your mind focused on the vision. So what I'm seeing, what I'm being shown, Pile One, is someone kind of not really on a racetrack, but they're on a journey, and I can see the finish line. Okay, I can see the finish line. And, there's a lot of stuff happening all around me, like distractions, obstacles and stuff, what feels like things trying to get in my way. But it's just like, as long as I keep my focus on the vision, keep my focus on the finish line, and I keep making steps towards the finish line, regardless of what might be, jumping out in front of me or trying to kind of maybe knock me a little bit off course, it's like I'm getting there. You can't stop me. I'm getting there. Okay, it's that kind of an energy. So no matter what, like a message from your higher self, Pile One, is like, no matter what's happening around you, keep your focus fixed on the end vision, whatever that may be. Okay, a lot of you, it feels like it's business, right? Because it's talking about business growth, stable, business opportunities, investments paying off. and keeping the faith that whatever it is that you're working towards does have real potential. You just have to, there's something here about consistency coming through from your higher self. Like, keep at it, keep making moves towards it, no matter what's happening. It's like, yeah, if something kind of comes and, you know, falls in front of you and it kind of blocks your path, you know, okay, deal with that, right? Deal with that thing, do what you got to do to get it out of the way, and then continue moving towards the finish line. Tell me more about your message to pile 1. There's the Ace of Wands. Yeah, that's that magician energy. Okay. This is fertility. Look at that. And that's what this feels like with potential. It feels like, you know, fertility. And so, you know, this really, whatever this idea is that you have, or, you know, whatever that vision is for you, pile 1, it's like really dedicate that attention and that focus towards it. And have faith in the vision. Have faith in its potential. I'm hearing, you know, because when I think about fertility, the soil for that and the seed for that is ripe. It's healthy. So it's like all you have to do is just plant the seed. You know, the seed is good and the soil is good. So that's letting me know, pile 1, for those of you that, you know what shadow work is, or whether you call it shadow work or not. You've been doing some healing, you've been on some kind of a healing journey, and so it's like, it's, you know, yeah, there might still be some things for you that you might be working on healing, but start planting that seed now. The seed is good and the soil is good, is what I'm hearing your higher self say to you, okay? So there isn't, and if there is fear and doubt popping up, go ahead and sit with that, process that. If you don't know how to do that, you know, go check out my other channel. It's listed in the description box below. Specifically, there's a video there called Releasing the Wands that helps you to process through fears and doubts and stuff, okay? And then take action anyway. The Ace of Wands is all, yeah, it's all about potential, right? The potential is definitely there, okay? I keep hearing the seed is good and the ground is good. All you have to do is start planting. Okay, start planting. And yeah, there might be things that happen, you know, in our day-to-day life, you know, we might experience, you know, an unexpected moment of drought, right? And you just do the best that you can with that. But you never stop making moves or tending to the garden or whatever the case may be. Okay, tell me more. I'm hearing if you stay consistent, pile 1, if you stay consistent, you can start seeing some kind of a return or some kind of result. You can start seeing, you know, quote unquote sprouts, you know, of those seedlings in as little as 3 to 4 weeks. You can start seeing some actual results that you can measure in as little as 3 to 4 weeks, but you have to stay consistent, okay? Consistency is a big one that's coming through. Anything else to add? This may be one of those. Oh, and then we got, okay, so we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. In the upright position, that can talk about defense, right? Self-defense, feeling defensive. This feels like maybe you needing to let your guard down about something. Okay, tell me more about this self-defense. I'm going to get this message out for you, and then we'll go ahead and... you might be second-guessing yourself about the steps that you need to take to get to where you need to be. So what's the guidance about that? We got the 2 of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the 7 of Wands. It does feel like there's something here that you do need to give up, okay? Because we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse, and then we have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. When you add those two together, it would be the 9 of Wands in the reverse. The 9 of Wands in the reverse is like you need to give up something, right? So let's find out what that is. You might be inadvertently blocking a blessing somehow. That's what's coming through. Let's find out. What's causing that? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so something's blocking abundance from coming in. What is it? There's a Queen of... Okay. What's causing that? Because now we got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, which it would be like, you know, a true pair, right? True pair in terms of divine feminine and divine masculine. Yeah, this feels material. This feels related to finance and business. Tell me more about this. What's the message here? Commitment. Just needing to commit. Needing to commit. Okay, so needing to commit to whatever that path is, right? Commit to the vision. Commit to it. No matter what. It's like no matter what you're feeling, you know, and of course, try not to overdo it, but like maybe decide. What I'm hearing is decide on maybe, let's see, how many things, because I'm getting different things. Let's see, decide on what. There's a number of steps that your higher self, like your higher self knows, right? It's not trying to trip you up or overwhelm you. And so it's almost like just choose maybe one or two things, okay? Let's see if there's a number that wants to pop up. No, okay. It's saying choose one, or your higher self is saying choose one or two things that you can do every day that is designed to help you reach that end goal, whatever it may be, okay? And just, that's it. That's, you know, and we're talking about like healthy habit building. Oh, I see that. Yeah. Because after, like, if you do something consistently for 21 days, and it actually takes, I believe, like 60 days, but 21 days is when it really starts to take hold, that habit, right? And so your higher self is saying, pick one to two things that if you, you know, do those actions daily and do them daily for, you know, well, just daily, just do them daily, that are geared towards, like, you know, reaching that end goal. So in other words, like, you know, in my mind, I'm seeing like the action towards the finish line would just be, you know, you're taking one step after the other. You're walking every single day. You're making moves, right? And you'll start seeing results in as little as 3 to 4 weeks, some way, shape, or form, okay? But it has to be, you got to commit to it here, which may have been a problem up to this point because we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, okay? The King of Swords in the reverse is coming out, and so in the upright position, that talks about authority. Like maybe there's something in your life, or maybe not taking authority or stepping into a role of authority over yourself. Taking charge, you know, the need to take charge. Maybe being too passive about whatever this is. And it's like you really need to step in as the dominant force of your life and, you know, the dominant force over your future. And start small. You know, your higher self isn't saying you need to like do everything perfect. It's just like, no, just choose 1 to 2 things to take action towards every single day. You'll start seeing, you know, results, you know, in as little as 3 to 4 weeks, okay? And, you know, and then we got the Sun at the bottom of the deck, and it's showing up in the reverse. So this is also letting me know, or it's showing me, you know, the Sun, number one, is the happiest card in the deck, regardless of whether or not it's in the upright or the reverse position. It's like, you know, not every day is going to be, you know, a sunny day. Not every day, you know, there may be some times while you're taking action that you may not always feel like it, but it's like, do it anyway, okay? Do it anyway. And I always say something along the lines of like, you know, yeah, the Sun in the reverse can feel like, okay, it's raining on my parade, but guess what? It's still a parade, right? I remember this past Thanksgiving watching the Thanksgiving Day parade. And, you know, it was you know, they had the balloons and they had, you know, they had the floats and they had, you know, performers and they had dancers and all this exciting stuff going on, and it was raining, right? It was literally raining on that parade, but it was still a parade. It was still going on. It was still fun. And so it's like, you know, shift your vision, shift your focus, keep it on the end result. Keep taking action towards it, like real world, real time action towards it, whatever it may be, you know, and you're going to start to see results fairly quickly in as little as 3 to 4 weeks. All right, pile 1, that was your message from your higher self, your guidance, your insight. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please take a minute, if you would, smash a like button for me. It's a wonderful way to show your appreciation as well as energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. Hit that subscribe button to become part of the family, as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hey pile 2, what's going on? We are back with another pick a card reading. This is messages from your higher self. We're just going to channel whatever comes through from your higher self, whatever messages, guidance, insight, whatever the case may be. Just keep in mind, pile 2, it's a general reading, so whatever comes through, if it resonates, you can claim it, run with it, do whatever you want with it. For something that might come through that doesn't resonate or it just doesn't really fit, you know, definitely you can drop that. You don't have to claim it. You just leave it behind for the people that it does resonate for. Sometimes some really specific messages can come through, and, you know, specific messages aren't gonna resonate with everybody. So, you know, in moments like that, just, you know, kind of hold on. We'll have some more general guidance coming through, all right, you guys? And I do have personal readings available if you would like to have me tap exclusively into your energy and your higher self. I am going to be adding some, you know, general messages from your higher self, God, the universe, spirit guides, whatever the case may be. So look out for it. Booking details are going to be in the description box below. All right, you guys. Okay, let's see. Pile 2, you guys were drawn to the Rainbow Moonstone. This one doesn't have a lot of flash, but it's still Rainbow Moonstone. Okay, let's see the overall energies. We got Thorns, but it's showing up in the reverse. Okay, so in the upright position, it says a painful sacrifice, hard choices to prevail. Life is testing you, suffering for a goal, but that energy, this is coming out in the reverse, which feels like it's, you know, we'll find out what direction that's going in, but it kind of feels like one of those things like the worst is over. Okay, the worst of it is over. I don't know if maybe you're coming out of like maybe a dark night of the soul kind of a phase, or just, you know, whatever the case may be, but I'm feeling, what I'm hearing your higher self say is like we're on the downhill slope of it now. Okay, things are going to get easier is what your higher self is saying. All right. Oh yeah, and then that's what here with the 12th house. Oh, you guys, this feels so good for you. All right, the 12th house here says Neptune. The ruling sign is Pisces. When I think of Neptune, you guys, I always think about how things, you know, yeah, Neptune can be that very dreamy energy, you know, it's great for visionaries, you know, the imagination and stuff like that, and it can also confuse some things sometimes. So, you know, if you've been very confused, you know, just maybe in life in general, or maybe you just haven't had a lot of clarity, I feel like that's coming to an end. Okay. 12th house, the keywords here are also subconscious, karmic debts, escapism, dreams, endings, afterlife, secret, subversion, hidden enemies, seclusion. This is giving me energies of, you know, there may have been something holding you back, okay? It could have been karmic, it could have just been a subconscious block, whatever the case may be. Again, you know, it's a general reading, so there's, you know, blocks are going to come from different spaces for different people. But the overall energy here, though, with Thorns being in the reverse, that thorn is like, I feel like back, you know, there was a time when this would have been in the upright position with the Thorns in the upright, right? Literally like a thorn in your subconscious, a thorn in the terms of like maybe a karmic debt that was playing out in your in this lifetime. And the message from your higher self, pile 2, is that whatever that thing is, it's been dealt with. It's cleared now. Okay. That's why things are getting, if you may even be picking up on it, things are getting better. The worst of it is over. You're literally on the downhill slope because that thorn has been removed. That block has been resolved, whatever it is. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out in terms of messages. I'm also, see, we have a painful sacrifice, and so that's also letting me know, like, whatever you've, like, there's no more sacrifices, right? It's your time now is what your higher self is saying. You've put in the work. You've paid your dues. Now it's time to reap, reap the rewards of having put in the work and paying your dues, okay? Oh, I love this message for you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, tell me more. Pile 2's higher self. Tell me more about this message. Are you wanting to say something about the seclusion? I don't know if you guys have been in hermiting mode, like secluding yourself. And, that's okay when we're in a time of rest and recovery, There may be something here, though, about you guys needing to start drawing near or creating a sense of community around yourself. I don't know if you've been in some kind of isolation for like an extended period of time, but it's time for you to get yourself back out and about. There's something about community, like a good community, right? When you're building a sense of community around you, you also want to make sure that those people are safe spaces for you, right? But there's something very healing to the nervous system, especially if a nervous system has been impacted by any kind of trauma, whether it's big T, like capital T trauma, or even, maybe little t trauma. But there's a message coming through from your higher self about building community around you, okay? A community of people who are safe, who love you, even if the feeling of love isn't always there, right? That's a message coming through. Hidden, I didn't see the word enemies, I just saw hidden, so you might be kind of in you might be in the habit of just kind of shrinking, keeping yourself hidden, keeping yourself invisible. And there's a message coming through pile 2 from your higher self about, letting yourself be seen. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to be noticed. There may have been a subconscious block or some kind of a fear wired into your nervous system at some point, pile 2, about, rocking the spotlight. And a lot of times when people have those kinds of issues, it's because, if they had, there may have been an experience in childhood where they had the spotlight and it got them in trouble. The spotlight being someone's attention, right? A lot of people's attention, one person's attention, whatever the case may be. And it's like, your higher self is coming through, and it's like, start to allow yourself to, one foot in front of the other, right? Start to acclimate yourself, your subconscious and your nervous system with being seen again. Okay? Rocking the spotlight again. Tell me more. The color yellow is coming through, which to me, that's like sun energy, right? But I'm also seeing like the solar plexus chakra. Something about really, maybe working with the solar plexus chakra, working with crystals that correspond to the solar plexus chakra. When I think of solar plexus work, it's about feeling empowered, feeling powerful, feeling influential, and it's just that overall feeling like I can, right? I can, and I am, and I will. It's that kind of a thing, all right? Anything to add? I want to say, pile 2, your channel is really clear, very clear, because I'm doing a lot more channeling here than I am pulling cards. So, your energy feels open. It's just, in terms of like manifesting, so there may be a thing where, I don't know if you have a subconscious thing against receiving. And so, one of the ways that you can start opening up your energy to receiving is by, gratitude, giving thanks and gratitude, and just pay, for the little things. For instance, what's coming through is some of you might be wanting to manifest like more abundance in terms of money in your life. And so, any little thing, even if it's like, someone, any little thing, whatever it may be, start thanking, feeling grateful for whatever that is, right? If you have the money to pay a bill, feel thankful that you had the money to pay that bill, and it's like there's more where that came from. Something, you know, because gratefulness, gratitude, stuff like that helps to get us out of a sense of scarcity and kind of helps to shift us into a mode of like receiving, right? We want to receive more of that. I love the way it feels to pay my bills because, you know, I have more than enough, instead of like, oh man, you know, you know, sometimes people can be kicked into scarcity mindset. All right, anything to add here? Pisces energy coming through heavy. There might, okay, so let's see. At the time that I'm releasing this video, we just entered into Aquarius season, okay? But this is a timeless video. So this could be, there's a couple of things coming through with timing, all right? It literally could be Pisces season regardless of when you're watching this, and or because Pisces season is about a month away, this could be talking about something that might be coming within the next month or so. All right, whatever resonates. All right, so I want to talk about timing. What about timing? Oh, something might return or someone might return. Let's find out. Let's see. We got the 8 of Cups in the reverse, the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, there we got the 3 of Swords. Okay. In the upright position. Someone, I feel like someone might be returning here pretty soon, pile 2, possibly to make some kind of an amends. All right, someone that may have broke your heart with the 3 of Swords here. And again, this could be a very specific message, so if this is not resonating, just hold on. Okay, this is for someone here though. Someone here, you got your heart broken by someone. Someone may have walked away from you. They may have walked away because they were just kind of confused about things, and or they could have been just kind of playing the field and exercising options. I feel like that person's going to be returning. They're going to want to be more in a reciprocal energy here with the 6 of Pentacles, okay? Whoever that person is, pile 2, you know, with the 6 of Pentacles here, this is equal give and take. They're, whatever happened, you know, they're in an energy now. And this 3 of Swords could be them too. Like, you know, with the 7 of Cups now being in the reverse, they're coming back feeling a lot more clear-headed about, you know, how they feel about things, how they feel about you. They were out there maybe playing the field or just living life without you. And with the 3 of Swords here, it wasn't, yeah, their heart was broken. They didn't like it. Okay, let's find out anything more. Any general messages wanting to come through for pile 2 regarding this message here. Anything else? Let's see. Okay. Got 10 of Pentacles in the reverse and then the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, if some of you are having some like anxiety related to like just your finances in general, I feel like that is going to start resolving. Again, we're on the downhill slope, okay? The 10 of Pentacles can talk about like long-term vision, long-term goals. I don't know if, you know, you got anxiety or something about maybe something you've been working on for a while. Let's find out. The 9 of Swords is in the reverse, so that's a good thing, okay? That feels like the worst of it is over. Again, that message is coming through. Oh, there's the High Priestess coming up again. Huh, okay. What's up with the High Priestess energy? Okay, so I mean, with Temperance showing up here in the reverse and it's clarifying High Priestess, you may be kind of intuitively tapping into maybe there still may be some things that need to be balanced out, or just, you know, intuitively tapping into things that need to be balanced out. This may feel like, is this within pile 2 zone energy? I just heard yeah. Okay, yes. Trust yourself is what your higher self is wanting to say, pile 2. Your intuition is strong. Okay, strong with the High Priestess coming out twice. And then we also have, you know, Pisces coming out here under the 12th house. The 12th house is all about subconscious. You know, you are intuitively keyed in to some of the deepest parts of you. And so, you know, whatever might be happening with the 10 of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, right? Whatever these subconscious blocks might be, fears, doubts, you know, nervous system work, shadow work, you're going to be guided. You're going to know exactly what to do, okay? And trust that. You're going to know, you're going to sense what the imbalance is, and you're going to know how to heal it, okay? Let's see if there's anything to add about that, and then we'll close your reading, pile 2. Yeah, this feels more, okay, King of Wands in the reverse. And I got kind of like a sense of just not feeling very confident, and that's okay. Your intuition, you know, so you'll get an intuitive nudge, and then maybe fear might kick in and be like, yeah, like second guessing it. Listen to that intuitive nudge. It feels like this imbalance is what might be causing, you know, you to maybe doubt yourself or your capabilities. Again, we're tying back to the solar plexus work, right? And just expect, like, you're not always going to feel aligned to it, because your nervous system at this point in time, your subconscious may be aligned to keep, you know, a lot of the times it's aligned to keeping you in your comfort zone. You know, the fact that you're feeling fear is actually indicative that you're on the right path, right? Because if you keep following that comfort zone, you're going to keep getting what you got, okay? So it's like, keep following the nudge of your higher self. Eventually, you'll get to a point where, and it'll just be habit, right? It's a habit. It's a muscle that you're building. Eventually, you'll get to a point where, you know, that comfort zone expands, and whatever action you're taking becomes the new norm, right? I hope that makes sense. All right, pile 2, that was your reading. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. If this resonated, you can show your appreciation by smashing that like button. It's also a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know what pile you picked, let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys at your next pick a card reading. Bye, guys. Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another pick a card reading. This time, you guys, I am opening up the channel to your higher self, and whatever your higher self is wanting to talk to you about, whatever guidance, insight, I don't know, maybe your higher self just wants to be a chatty Cathy and just bring some encouragement through. I don't know. Okay, these readings have been interesting. I've been loving them so far. Very helpful. So we're just gonna open up the channel and give your higher self the platform, okay, the podium, and let it say what it wants to say. All right, you guys, so just keep in mind, pile 3, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, definitely take it, run with it, do what you want with it. If something isn't resonating, or maybe some things are coming through that are too specific and they're just not landing for you, just, you know, drop those, leave them behind for the people where they do resonate, and just hold on, more messages are coming, okay? All right, I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into your energy and exclude everyone else's. I am going to actually add some readings where I'm channeling just like your higher self, or, you know, the universe, source, God, whatever the case may be, spirit guides. So yeah, if you're interested in something like that, just watch out. I'll be adding those to my shop here real soon. All right, you guys. All right, pile 3, you guys were drawn to the blue lace agate. Sorry, I took a minute because right as I was tapping into your guys' energy, I caught a whiff of cologne. And you know, I'm not great at explaining what I'm smelling, but it smells like, you know, it smells like men's cologne. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not great at explaining. So I don't know. I can still smell it. It smells good. Okay. We have learning, but it's showing up in the reverse. This is the overall energy of the message or the guidance or whatever it is that your higher selves want to talk about, pile 3. In the upright position, it would say feeling, let's see, feeling tested with a situation, searching for knowledge, furthering education / student, discovering some truth. But this is coming out in the reverse, and so it feels like maybe, I don't know if you guys have been on a seeking journey for a while, but what's coming through from your higher self literally is you need to take a break from that. For some of you, this could be literal. Like if you're in school, you know, now of course, your higher self is not saying to drop out or to, you know, not study and stuff like that. But there is, with the 5th house here showing up in the upright position, like more play, connecting more to your inner child, right? Making room and space for enjoyment in your life, all right? Quite literally. And here it says romance, love, okay, creativity, hobbies and interests, pleasure, play, joy, attention, right? Self-expression. It's like you need to make room for more of yourself. I don't know if, you know, we'll find out what the reasoning is. I actually want to find out why learning is in the reverse here. Tell me about learning in the reverse. No, they want me to talk about the 5th house. All right, clarify the 5th house. Oh yeah, that was immediate. There we go. Judgment, Phoenix, rebirth. I'm almost feeling like a reinvention here. There might need to be, okay, so this feels like you taking time out, pile 3, to discover who and what you really are in terms of like what brings you joy, what lights your soul on fire. You might be very surprised because if you tap more into this 5th house energy, which is going to be anything that you enjoy, right, and really like toy around with it, you may have no idea that, you know, you love painting or you love drawing or, you know, but something about it is going to light something on fire within you, and that is going to lead you to what you've been seeking this entire time. Okay, that's what it feels like. A lot of you, pile 3, you have been, you know, truth seeking, but really what you've been after is that feeling of feeling lit up inside, feeling alive, you know, reigniting that spark that maybe, you know, has been out for a while. And your higher self is like, you're not going to find that spark. You're not going to find that ignition in a seminar or another course or, you know, what it's like you're going to find that spark in like, you know, something that like a hobby or an interest. Whatever it is, it feels very hands-on, okay? And your higher self is saying that if you don't know what that is yet, you know, if you don't know yet what you have a passion for or, you know, what the case may be, it's like you maybe take some time out and start just trying different things, you know, especially if you've had an inkling about something like, I wonder if I would like that. It's like, try it. Just try it. You may like it. You may not. Whatever the case may be, you know, at least you're getting closer to finding whatever that thing is. But this is very, very, like, whatever it is you've been looking over here for, the energy that's been motivating you to, you know, learn more stuff and go down different kinds of rabbit holes and stuff, you're going to find that through exploring 5th house matters. Okay, again, that's going to be like self-expression, romance, love, creativity, hobby / interest, pleasure, play, joy, attention. You know, some of you may have a difficult time, like, I don't know how to have fun. And that's because you're disconnected from like your inner child. And so it's like, go ahead and spend time, you know, getting connected with that part of yourself again. And what I just heard is what makes you laugh, what makes you smile, you know, and it's doing more of those things. That's how you're going to ignite that spark within you that you've been out there searching for this entire time. It has more to do with play. Okay. Anything to add? Man, that was, I love that reading for you guys. Okay. And then Judgment came through, which is Scorpio energy. So, you know, Scorpio could be prominent, you know, it could also, so we have Leo and Scorpio here showing up. I don't know if those are going to be just placements for you, or it could literally be talking about Leo and or Scorpio season. Okay. This is a timeless reading. So tell me more about this message to pile 3. Okay, I'm seeing somebody possibly skating. That's what I'm saying. There may be something that you're wondering, like, oh, you know, and it could be something that maybe you did when you were little, that you used to love when you were little, you know, and people still do those things to this day, but you're like, I don't know, you know, you're kind of toying around, and your higher self is like, just try it. You never know. Just try it. Right? For literally, I'm seeing somebody skate, though. I'm seeing skates. Someone's skating. That, again, that could be a very specific message. Anything to add for this message to pile 3? But the reason why I feel like that's coming through is because that may not be something that you would think would, you know, lead to the ignition, the reignition of that inner spark. You have no idea. It's like, you know, it reignites that inner spark, and then it could also set you down a path. Like, you might, maybe you'll meet the love of your life, you know, at a skating rink or something. You just never know, right? Just follow that. And it could literally be, you know, go back to, you know, when you were a kid or a child, pile 3, and think about some of the things you loved to do when you were a child, and maybe revisit some of those things, okay, as an adult. That could be a very wonderful way to, I just saw the 5 of Cups in the reverse come out. So the 5 of Cups in the upright position can talk about depression, regret, but really what's coming through is depression. So putting some energy into the 5th house and exploring 5th house things and reconnecting with maybe some of the things that you loved to do when you were a kid can help you get out of some kind of a depression or a funk or something like that, okay? Anything to add? I think your higher self is pretty much like, that's it. You know, your higher self is wanting you to get out and do more, okay, in terms of like fun, have fun, play, you know, just try different things. You know, if they're having a pottery class, you know, at some point, like go check that out, right? Just try different things. Focus on 5th house energy here, okay? Play, hobbies and interests, creativity, self-expression, just things of that nature. That's how you're going to be able to reignite that spark that you've been seeking all this time. All right, pile 3. That was your message from your higher self. And then we got Leo showing up at the back of the deck again with Strength in the reverse. I feel like you might have been holding yourself back from something, whether you're aware of it or not. And maybe it could be because you're like, oh, well, that's, you know, that's childish things. You know, adults don't do those things anymore. Just look into it. You'd be surprised at what people are still doing. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be anything that turns into, you know, a money making kind of a thing. It can just be something that you're doing purely out of enjoyment. And there might be a part of you, pile 3, that is like, I can't do that. I got to focus on, building this empire and blah, blah. And it's like, you would be surprised when you start doing things that ignite that inner spark, the amount of energy that opens up within you. And then it's like your business, or whatever the case may be, your business, your relationship, whatever, just starts to grow exponentially, because that's just how manifestation works. All right, you guys. So pile 3, yeah, your message is to have fun. Go out there, have fun, connect with that inner child, go play. For some of you, it's even like, go finger paint, go, go draw. Adult coloring books, whatever the case may be. All right. All right. Thanks, pile 3, for hanging out with me again today. If this resonated, be sure to take a moment, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to show your appreciation, as well as energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. You guys, if you are interested in sharing some of the ways that you're going to be, exploring the 5th house, because, that's definitely something I would like to do, pop them in the comment box below. Give me some ideas. Yeah, hit that subscribe button to become part of the family, as well as a notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card reading. Bye.